Hello YouTube, I'm here again with my second review of the day of my two Etihad A330-200s, one in the regular livery and one in the Man City livery, both of which are very nice models. I love Etihad. They're one of my favourite airlines. I've never flown with them, but I would love to fly with them. So we'll get right into it. So we'll put the Blue Moon Rising to the side for a moment and focus on the normal Etihad. So there's a front view. Oh, by the way, both of them come with plastic stands like these, and this one, which I think is quite good for Dragon Wings, because Dragon Wings, if you've never heard of them, they're a company which do quite cheap models that are well known. So, like for example, the Emirates A380, which I have, which is up there, which I will be doing a review shortly of. The main fuselage, which is this, is made of solid metal, but the engines, wings, the tail, and the things at the end are all made out of plastic, and so the landing gear, which, if you like full die cast, then Dragon Wings aren't for you. But if you want a model for your airport, then Dragon Wings are a very good retailer. So anyway, enough of Dragon Wings, and it's got the main Etihad in the gold colours there. It's coloured in gold, and then it's got the Arab there, which I am not familiar with Arab. It doesn't have the F1 printing here, which would usually have, and it usually has right in the middle of the eagle. On this one it's got boat, whilst on the ones with the F1 it has the United Arab Emirates flag, but it does have the colours there, and I'm not really bothered about it because it's still realistic. So right at the end of here, it's hard to make out, but right at the end of here on this side, I think it says Etihad. Yeah, it says Etihad, but and then it's got the Arab writing above, and on the inside it's got the Etihad logo, which is that there. It's a average size model. It's quite good. By the way, the landing gear do come off, which is a nice feature, which is an interesting feature. Adds a bit more playability, but is still aged 14 plus. The registration on this one is Alpha 6 Echo Yankee Alpha. It's got the gold. It's got the whitish gold all around, and it's got the gold, white, and red stripe, which goes all the way from the back underneath there, all the way to the front here. Do a front view. I'm not going to take the landing gear off because it weakens it, and then they just plop off, and it's just a nightmare. I don't want to have to rebuy this because I got this for quite a good price. I got it for £9.99, not including postage. The postage was about £4.30. So in total it was about £13, which isn't bad for a model which is an A330 and quite a rare model. So that pretty much concludes it. So by the way, it says www.etihadairways.com. Just get a close up of the Etihad eagle, and it's got the colours which go from like quite noticeable and big to like right down where you can't see it anymore. So that's the normal A330, and onto the Blue Moon Rising. Now this one, if you're a Man City fan, is a must-have. I mean, it is fantastic, and like the other one, all this tail and the two rear wings at the end are all made out of plastic, and the landing gear. The landing gear come off a bit better on this one, so I will take it off just to show you what it looks like without the landing gear. So I'll quickly do that now before we get right onto the main review. So that's it without the landing gear. Quite cool if you're doing like it departing, so say if it's going up like that. It's quite cool if you have that. I'll leave the landing gear off because it will be a pain to hold the camera and do that at the same time. So on this one it's got a small Etihad in the gold, and then it's got the writing above, which is in a slightly more goldish colour. It's got like the football hexagons all over it, and it's got blue, and it's got a darker blue there. Manchester City Football Club, because obviously if you don't know, Etihad are the sponsors of Man City. It's got the Man City logo on here. Try to get as close as I can without the camera going out of focus. It's got footballs on either side, and on the inside it's got footballs. So it's got all the hexagons that go all the way to the back. That's the underneath. Doesn't have the Dragon Wings logo, which to me is not really a biggie because I don't really care. Because then it just adds a bit more realism if it's like going like that. You can't see the Dragon Wings logo, so for me that's a good thing. Now the registration on this one is Alpha 6 Echo Yankee Eco, or Echo, sorry, I said Eco on my own. So the 2 doors at the front and one emergency exit here, and then a rear door. It's quite well detailed for a lower priced model. It is quite detailed, surprisingly. But I'm probably going to get a couple more models from Dragon Wings, probably because the brand is such. They're quite well detailed from cheap models, and you can get them at quite a good price. At the back it's just got the cargo doors here, and I don't think it has them on the other side. It's got fuel things there where it would refuel the plane when it was on the ground, and right up at the front cockpit it has the, it's hard to make out, is that around here is the Etihad, is the United Arab Emirates, or the UAE for short, flag. So that pretty much concludes this double review. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see some good comments, some likes, and a couple more subscribers. In terms of models, I do have an Air New Zealand 747-400 in the Lord of the Rings livery, because I am quite a big fan of Lord of the Rings, and I got it for a good price too. So hopefully that should be here by tomorrow, and I should do another review of it as soon as I get it. So that pretty much concludes this video, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.